What's up guys, we're here with BlackArch Linux. We're going to be installing the deepin desktop environment. It's been described as similar to macOS in some regards. Anyway, let's get it up and running and we'll see what it looks like. Now we have the option to choose our desktop environment in the top right of the splash screen here. This is BlackArch Slim. We obviously don't have deepin installed just yet, so we're going to log in using XFCE first of all, and we're going to fire up a terminal. So with XFCE, we can just right click and choose Open Terminal. So we're going to run a sudo pacman-s for install. And the core packages we need are deepin and deepin-kwin. And we're also going to grab the deepin-extra since we're trying out this desktop environment. Type in our password. Asks us which packages we want out of those groups of packages. We're just going to choose the default option for everything. Gives us the information regarding the download size, 576 meg. We'll proceed with the installation and we'll be back shortly after this is done. Alright, so installation complete. We're just going to log out and head back to the splash screen. And let's check out options in the top right. We have the option to log in with a deepin desktop environment. So let's log in and see what we get. Well, it's telling us that it doesn't like the fact that we're using a virtual machine, which will affect the system performance and operation experience. So we have effect mode, have a delicate experience, whatever that means. Normal mode, enjoy the fast performance. Well, you know what? Let's just go all out with normal mode, despite the fact that we're in a VM. Alright, well, I like the fact that we already have a desktop wallpaper rather than having to source our own, although we can, of course, change that. I'm assuming the main reason why people sometimes say deepin is similar to macOS, probably just because we have these centralized icons on the taskbar. Whether that's the extent of the similarities, I don't know. Let's check out this control center and see what kind of configuration options we have. Let's head to personalization and see what we can configure with the general look and feel of the desktop environment. So we have this accent color. Okay, fine. I think that's what we're looking for, dark theme. In the bottom left, we have the option to access apps through the launcher. So I guess this is fairly similar to macOS as well. And for the various apps that have been installed, if we right click on one of them, we have the option to send to dock. And we can now see it appears in the taskbar. If we right click on those icons in the dock, we can undock them. And pretty much in every operating system, I believe this is called a taskbar. I could be wrong, but specifically in macOS, it's called a dock. So I guess that is part of the similarity here, that we can dock and undock items from the dock. Okay, let's have a look at wallpaper and screensaver. Let's just see what options we have by default and choose our favorite. So I'm guessing we are looking at nature theme mostly. Everything so far seems to have something to do with nature or landscape. So that kind of feel. We can of course grab whichever desktop wallpaper we want. We don't have to use one of the defaults. So personally, I like fairly dark backgrounds, and especially those with a night theme. So I think I'm going to stick with this, where we can see maybe the northern lights. That's why we have this green in the background. Alright, so we're pretty much done. That didn't persist, so let me just see what I did wrong there. Okay, I have to choose the option desktop. I can also set this to the lock screen, so I can set one for desktop, one for lock screen, or both. I'm just going to choose desktop for now. There we go. That is the deepin desktop environment. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.